Imagine a land that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the birthplace of some of the world's most powerful religions, and a place where every stone tells a story of survival and hope. A land that has been the center of conflict and dreams for over 3,000 years. Welcome to Israel, a country forged in the fires of history, shaped by faith, war, and the relentless pursuit of identity. Our journey begins thousands of years ago in the cradle of civilization. Ancient Israel was born in the heart of the Middle East, among the great empires of Egypt, Assyria, and Babylon. The Hebrew Bible, or Tanakh, tells the story of a people chosen by God, the Israelites. Their history is one of slavery, exodus, and eventually, the establishment of the Kingdom of Israel. Abraham, Moses, King David, these are not just figures of myth but central characters in the formation of Israel's identity. But Israel's golden age under King Solomon was short-lived. The kingdom split into two, Israel in the north and Judah in the south. Soon, foreign powers would leave their mark on this sacred land. Israel was no stranger to conquest. Assyrians, Babylonians, Persians, Greeks, and Romans all took turns dominating the region. The Israelites faced exile and dispersion, known as the diaspora, a theme that has echoed throughout their history. In 586 BCE, the Babylonians destroyed Solomon's temple, a devastating moment in Jewish history. The Second Temple would rise under Persian rule but meet a similar fate centuries later when the Romans crushed a Jewish rebellion and left Jerusalem in ruins. Despite these tragedies, the Jewish people never lost their connection to the land. For nearly 2,000 years, they held on to the dream of returning to their homeland, a hope symbolized by the phrase, "next year in Jerusalem." Fast forward to the late 19th century. The Jewish people, scattered across Europe and the Middle East, faced increasing persecution, particularly in Russia and Eastern Europe. It was this backdrop that gave rise to the Zionist movement, led by figures like Theodor Herzl. Herzl's vision was simple yet radical: the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine, the historic land of Israel. By the early 20th century, waves of Jewish immigrants began returning, but tensions with the local Arab population were already rising. After World War I, Palestine came under British control, and the struggle for a Jewish state intensified. It wasn't until the horrors of the Holocaust during World War II, which saw 6 million Jews murdered, that global sympathy swayed in favor of a Jewish homeland. In 1947, the United Nations voted to partition Palestine into Jewish and Arab states. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion declared the establishment of the State of Israel. From the moment Israel was born, it was thrust into conflict. Neighboring Arab countries rejected the partition and launched an invasion. The 1948 Arab-Israeli War saw Israel fighting for its very existence. Israel's victory in 1948 was just the beginning. In 1967, the Six-Day War would dramatically reshape the Middle East, with Israel capturing the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. These territories remain at the heart of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Despite facing larger armies and surprise attacks, Israel's military successes solidified its place on the world stage. But the price of survival has been high, both in lives lost and in ongoing conflict. For Israelis, survival is a constant struggle. For Palestinians, it is a story of displacement and yearning for self-determination. The conflict remains one of the most complex and enduring in modern history. Today, Israel is a thriving nation known for its innovation, from high-tech startups to groundbreaking medical advancements. It is home to some of the world's leading technology companies, earning the nickname Startup Nation. But modern Israel also faces significant challenges. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict continues to shape its politics, security concerns with neighboring countries remain, and within, there are tensions between secular and religious groups. Peace remains elusive, but the hope for coexistence is still alive. As Israel celebrates over 70 years of independence, the question of how to balance security with peace remains a defining issue for the future. Israel's story is one of ancient faith, modern innovation, and constant perseverance. A nation like no other, whose past is as complex as its future is uncertain. But through it all, Israel remains a land of hope, resilience, and endless possibilities. This is the untold story of Israel, where history and destiny meet. If you enjoy what you see and want to support our journey, subscribing is the best way to stay connected. With just one click on that subscribe button, you'll unlock a world of fresh ideas and inspiration. Plus, hitting that notification bell ensures you never miss an update.